Welcome back to Thrive America. We're down to the wire here with a good friend, Chris Heuser. Chris, once again, thanks for coming on our show. We certainly appreciate your time here and sharing with us your experience, strength, and hope in developing and starting your small business. And a lot of people might be finding themselves in this situation right now with wanting in a position to start their own business. And you mentioned already that now is the best time to start a business. And if you missed any of these points, you can go back and watch our previous segments. You also talked about it doesn't take a lot of money to start your own business, believe it or not. Choosing the right business for you, what's your passion? Make sure someone wants what you do was another principle that you talked about. Getting an informative website was another point you made. And then once you have some of these elements, make sure you're always skilled up. You're building your support system, so anytime you run into a pickle, you can pick up the phone and make a phone call. Just recently, you just talked about write your roadmap and write some achievable goals. You don't have to go too crazy and write too many goals, but pick maybe 3 to 5 goals that you can try to achieve that are reality based. That 3 months from now you can go back and check out. And then we talked about finding alliances and building your team. Chris talks about how you need to build a team, maybe a lawyer to make sure if you're selling a product online, you're doing everything the right way. Find an accountant to make sure all your books are set up properly and so on and so forth. So here we are, and I really am interested about these last 2 points. And your first point, which no one really has talked about yet, which is testimonials. What do you mean by this principle here, Chris?
Well, when you do business with someone, if they like what you did, ask them to write something about what you did and send it to you, and ask them if you can use that on your website or if you can use it in your printed items, because people love to read testimonials. Because when you're selling yourself, you have a vested interest. When someone else is talking about you, they don't have vested interest in you. They've done business with you, they liked what you did, and they're telling other people, yeah, Chris is a good guy, or Brent's a good guy to do business with. He won't cheat you, he does good work, he's personable, he teaches you, what he's doing. So, and that says more than any other brochure, advertising, or anything else that you could ever do.
So you're talking about asking your clients to write down their experience they had with you. Is that isn't that kind of awkward to ask somebody, hey, can you write down this for me? Or is that something that you just need to get over?
The way that I do it is that I don't ask them when I'm at their site. I get their email address, and and I follow up with them after, were you happy with everything that I did for you? Did I miss anything? And if you liked my service, if you'd like to say a few words, no obligation, and usually 9 times out of 10, people will say, yeah, Chris did a great job, and that's 2 sentences. So everybody can write 2 sentences.
Do you ever ask for referrals?
Absolutely.
Can you talk a little bit about asking what is a referral and asking for a referral?
Oh, absolutely. Whenever I go visit a client, I ask them, if I did a good job for them, and usually they'll tell me if I didn't or if I did, because I'm right there. And I ask them that, if I did good work for you, would you recommend? Here's some of my business cards, and they usually ask me before I even offer. Hey, I've got a friend next door needs you, or my daughter needs their computer worked on, or something like that. And that's how you build your referral network. And everybody knows at least 100 people. So if you can get to those other people, that's how you can build your business.
Well, for you, it sounds like people are just offering the referrals, but it's something to be said about just asking, are you happy with our service or product or service? Could you tell a couple people I'm a referral-based company, and letting people know that you're a referral-based business could be a very affordable way to market your business through satisfied customers. All right, so we're down to our final principle here, which is the idea of networking. And is this online networking, or is this what is meant by networking here?
That's probably the most important thing that you'll do for your business. And by networking, I mean is by business alliances. The Cobb Chamber of Commerce is one that I belong to, but whatever Chamber of Commerce that's in your area, Power Core groups, B&I groups, local, business associations. You want to visit all those associations and find out what they do, how you can help them, and how they can help you. And for instance, the Cobb Chamber, just because I'm experienced with that, we have a meeting that's once a week, and there's 70 or 80 people that come to that, and if you do business with them, they give you testimonials like what we talked about before, and when you get a testimonial in front of 70 or 80 people, they want to do business with you because someone's already done business with you.
And I want to talk a little bit about this network marketing movement or element of marketing your business. And what that is there's, like Chris mentioned, a local chamber of commerce where you go and you make it 30 seconds or a minute to actually stand up and talk about your product or service in front of maybe 60 to 70 other people. And it's a chance to really improve what's unique about your product or service. And a lot of times they have a time afterwards here at the Cobb Chamber where you can give testimonials. And I know Chris, you probably get more testimonials. That makes me mad. I'm coming after you. But it's you do great work, and people stand up and always give you referrals and that testimonials, and that gives you a chance to network your business even more, and
Right.
so on and so
Well,
forth.
and people, when you're looking for goods and services, most people don't look in the yellow pages. They call a friend or they talk to someone and say, well, where's a good mechanic, or my dryer's broken, I need somebody to fix my dryer. What's a good appliance person? And someone invariably will know of someone that they've used that's done good work for them. So people like to do business with people they know and have a relationship with.
Well, great tips. I just want to emphasize: get a testimonial from the people that you do business with, especially when you're starting out. Maybe get them to write something down that you can use with their permission on your website or in some marketing material that you have. Find out if there's some local networking events, and there's not a local Chamber of Commerce. Maybe there's a local event that's happening around town that you can go and talk to people and kind of network as well. Chris, we're done with all the points here, but I know that is there anything that you feel like we've left out that you want to share? You mentioned something about a mentor earlier, that finding a mentor, is that something?
Well, you have to remember that even though I've been doing this for a long time, I've started a lot of businesses. I've always had a mentor or a partner or someone that knew it better than I did, who kind of took me under their wing and taught me a lot of the things that I know today. And I'm able to give that to other people. But when you're first starting out, I was 25 years old. I mean, wet behind the ears. I knew a little bit about business, but not a whole lot. So I had some really great mentors that helped me and showed me the right way to, and I made a ton of mistakes, and you're going to do that, but as long as you can pick yourself up and keep going, you're going to make mistakes, but that's how you learn.
If you're in the local area, check out PC Doc USA. Your phone number, do you want to?
770-861-8285, and we're available 7 days a week.
So I'm gonna call Chris about midnight tonight with a computer problem and just see if that's true. Well, thanks so much, Chris, for coming out to Thrive America. And I think somebody along the course of you being here today is going to pick up something you learned and hopefully apply it to the fabric of their business and can start utilizing some of these great principles. And if you haven't had a chance to go back and listen and hear and see what we've talked about, please take a chance to do that. And we'll see you back here on Thrive America very soon.